What's up, everybody? I got another good one for you today. Today, we're going to be continuing our series of DIY chatbot building. All right, we're going to be using Landbot.io. It is a no-coding, drag and drop visual chatbot building software, and I have just been so lucky to find this. Today, we're going to be going over the back end. We're going to be talking about the customization options that you're going to have available to you when you start building your chatbot today. Let's check out the design templates. They start you off with dozens of pre-made templates. I mean, they've made this so easy now. I don't know if they meant to make it this easy, but it's so easy now that I swear I think my grandma's gonna have a personal chatbot very, very soon. But before we really get into it, I want to take the time to thank you guys for stumbling onto my channel once again. So make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. It's an easy way to support us. Another way is to take a look at another happy find of mine. That's today's video sponsors. AdCreative.ai, allowing businesses to deliver fresh contents better, smarter, faster than their competitors without the high cost of ad development team. Set it up once, it'll create forever. With one click, it'll tell your story your way. It's your brand. You just add a little bit of rocket fuel to your marketing campaigns. Scan the QR code or click the link in the descriptions and start your 7-day free trial today. But for those of you that choose to take action today, I have something extra special for you. You have plenty of package options so you can get in where you fit in. When taking action today, you'll be able to take advantage of $500 in free Google ad credits. AdCreative.ai is that game-changing edge you've been looking for. All right, now that that's out of the way, like I said, we're going to be working on the customization part of this. Unlike the design templates, this is where you get to put your own brand's feel into it, okay? So first off, we're going to come to the general section, and that's going to have two tabs, your fonts and your background. Pretty simple, all right? Your fonts, you're going to have a list of fonts that you could choose from, and you're also going to be able to change the sizes of it, all right? Now the background, here's where it gets a little bit of fun. You could change it to a solid color. You can have a gradient background. You can add a picture. And if you don't have a picture, they have stock images ready for you to use if you needed to. However, you can upload your own pictures, or you can upload a gift or a video, But with these videos, it's not my number one thing to put in the background of my chatbot. I mean, it's cool and all, it looks good. But if you're trying to have a chat with someone and you're trying to get important information from them, then it kind of looks distracting, But hey, I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything. I mean, it's your bot. If the video looks good to you, then run with it. And the last part here is a background overlay. So if you happen to put a video in the background of your chatbot, now you can have a background overlay over it, just leaving you with more options to help you stand out. Now with mine, I like to keep it a little bit simple, what I found when doing my bot. So I'm going to put a little bit of a transparency on it. Now, obviously, at this point, I can't really see how much transparency I'm putting on it, but I found that 20% is about a good starting place. It lets me just be able to tell that there's something there, and if I need to adjust it, then I can just go back and adjust it. All right, so moving right along, we're moving into the layout section, and in the layout section, you're going to be able to adjust the header, the tagline, and the Landbot icons. Now we're going to bring in our logo. All right, we're going to be editing the header of our bot here. You could have the header plain too. That looks really cool sometimes. You can have no header with no words or anything. But right now we're going to leave a header in. Let you know you could have any image you want. They give you an option to put Giphies up again in your header. I don't know why you'd want to put a Giphy in there, but maybe you're trying to be a little fun, lively with your bot, I guess so. But normally, what everyone else does is they just put their logo right there, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and upload my logo real quick. Let me grab that, 2 seconds. All right. So this is for a new site that I'm working on. I'm almost done with it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that in there. All right. So now you have your logo up at the top. Make sure you size your logos out right, otherwise it's going to end up small just like mine. So you probably want to use about a 300 by 300 square image. All right, and then it'll pop right in there perfect for you, okay? Now you could also change the bar color. You could add a line on the bottom of it right here. All right, I leave mine's pretty plain. I don't add that line. I don't like the little separator because remember, I'm already going to have a transparent background, so I don't need to have a separator right there. All right, now you could change the color of your header text if you want to. All right, and this is where you're going to type in and change the actual name of the header. All right, so now we're going to be working with how the bot looks when it talks to other people. Okay, so we're going to get into the chat area designing of the bot. All right, so they give you again custom stuff that you could use or upload your own stuff. Again, right here, I suggest you use your own logo, but again, you can use one of these if you're trying to be fun, you know, and a little bit more lively on your site. I don't know what you're going for. Okay. You're also going to be able to adjust the size of it if you happen to not put it in there at the right size. Now the chat area that pops up, you could even customize that. All right, you could make it lighter, darker. Everybody, you know, has a little bit of transparency to it. So, but hey, I'm not here to tell you what to do or anything. I'm just here to show you your options. Now, after you finish designing your custom fields area, you're also going to be able to move into designing your bot's bubbles, your bubbles. You're going to be able to change the color of it, the color of the text of it. If you click on it, the hover color, you're going to have all these different options that is available to you. Now, I'm almost done building this bot. All we have to do now is just click apply and all your effects will take effect onto the front end of your bot. Right? We've built our header, we've changed our bubbles, we've changed our chat colors. All right, we're done. Okay, but for those of you that want to take your custom styling even further, they do have a custom code option for you so that you can input some custom CSS and change it up even further on the free plan. Oh my goodness, but we're talking about no coding chatbot and everything that you can do without coding. So without coding, this is a pretty well-made bot. Now, hope you guys subscribe and hit that notification button for me. I really appreciate it. Now, the last thing to do is to just go ahead and see how this bot looks on the actual front end, right? See how it looks on the website. You can see it pops right up, all right? We have our chat in white with black lettering, and then we have our button here. And if you click on it, you could see it opens up. We have our header with our title with black lettering and with our transparency, that 20% that I guessed on. I'd say it looks good, but let me know in the comments what you think. All right, so that's the web view, but let's switch over to the mobile view and see what that one looks like. All right, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far, I hope you're finding Landbot as easy and as straightforward as I did. If so, drop me a comment. I'd love to hear about your first bot building experience. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Final thoughts. Nothing is ever really free, and nothing good is cheap. One more time. Nothing is ever really free, and nothing good is cheap. That's final thoughts for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for entertainment. Peace. I forgot to say one last thing. All music and stock footage in this video is provided by no other than Evanto for content creators. When you're looking for royalty-free music or stock footage or pictures for your next project, Evanto has a wide catalog with millions of options for you, with more being added every single day. And they're giving you unlimited downloads. Let me say that again. Unlimited downloads. With a yearly plan or a monthly plan, get in where you fit in. You still get unlimited downloads. With Evanto, your creativity will never come to a standstill again. So click the link below. I have something special lined up for you for signing up today.